most of the students, those who are going to write IS examination next year, that is IS 2022, are facing a tough time related to their preparation. And they have one common question, that how to prioritize the various subject, various sources in the very limited time. And probably I think that this is the most pertinent question which most of the candidates are facing, because time is very less and you have to make choices, you have to take decisions to prioritize the different areas, sources, so that in the stipulated time you can achieve what you have targeted for. So in this session, I'm going to answer two things. Number one, that how you should approach for the next year examination. And number two, that we will briefly discuss about the course that we are going to run for, you can say, the mains, GS Mains 2022, which covers A to Z, or you can say basic to advanced, related to the main examination. Fine. So let's come back to the point. See, when you are planning to write this examination next year, so in the next year, what I would like to every candidate, those who are going to write next year, I would like to say that the first question that you are facing about the time management, resource management, strategic planning related to answer writing, test, etc. So you have so many things. But one most important thing that you should fix, number one, that in any case, do not take chance for the prelims. Do not take chance for the prelims. So the first thing first, now whether you are ready to give 1 hour or 2 hours or weekend, whatever suits to your strategy, make sure that you are in touch with the preliminary examination. You don't have to give much time, but you are in touch with the preliminary examination, either through first reading, second reading, revision, or some, you can say, the test series where you are going very slow, because now you don't have to rush, you have enough time. But you cannot afford to keep prelims pending for the last moment. No need for that. If you are in touch with the preparation of the preliminary examination, then in the last month or last moment, you can do a lot of things. Last moment in the sense last 2 months or 3 months. But you cannot afford to start in the last 2-3 months. So the first thing first. But the most important task and the challenge is that in any case, by next year, February or March, first or second week, you have to complete your mains, because this is something that will help you to qualify this examination. In the next 5 months, if you are not able to complete your main examination preparation, then it would be very difficult for you to qualify main examination, even if you are very good in prelims. That doesn't matter, but because ultimately you have to qualify this examination. So how to do it? So suppose if you have 5 months, then approximately, if you calculate 450 to 500 hours, if you are ready to give, then you can easily do your main examination as far as GS is concerned. So what you need to do here, that if you categorically or carefully analyze main examinations syllabus based on the trend of the last or the previous year's question paper, you will find that easily you can categorize 2 areas. One areas which ultimately you are going to use for the preliminary examination also, whether it is paper 2 or 3, and the rest of the areas which is more important for you can say the main examination, whether it is ethics, essay, society, IR, internal security, and so. Now, what is needed here? Number one, that the first thing first, you need to develop concept. When I say concept, it simply means whatever sources you have, pick very carefully, but try to get what of everything. What of every topic. What of every topic. So just carefully flip through the most of the topic and subtopic and make sure that you know what of every topic and subtopic. Be it democracy, be it Taj Mahal, be it Article 21, right to life, or anything else. What? So if you are quite aware about the what, then rest of the task becomes little bit easier. So this is something that you will have to do. And this is what our plan is also. That first of all, you should be aware about what of everything as well as the contemporary development. At the same time, when you have to finish in the 5 months, then the next challenge is what is your revision plan? Unless you have a very good revision plan, you cannot retain. So everything will depend upon the revision plan. What is your revision plan? How you are going to revise the things? See, for the revision, it's very important that the way you are going to make notes. So make sure that your all preparation is converging towards 2 things. Very good notes and answer writing, a daily answer writing. Daily in the sense topic wise or subtopic wise, whatever suits to you. But the way we are going to do in the mains classes, that we are going to conduct answer writing on subtopic basis, micro level, and then the test series on the basis of the topic. This is how we are going to do. So let's come back to it. Notes. Make sure that your note is not going to take more than 2 pages on every topic or subtopic rather. And in the 2 pages, you have to carry 5 things. Number 1, key concept or what. Number 2, significance of the concept, ideas, etc. Number 3, anything which is in news, contemporary debate, discussions, etc. Number 4, examples, data, facts related to it. And number 5, reflective exercise. Why I call it reflective exercise? In the sense, your ability to frame questions or see the whole thing through questions. Can you create certain questions? Because we, you can say, do a lot of reflective exercises. Reflective exercise simply means you don't have to solve the questions, but through questions, you have to think, analyze. And it's a kind of pre-test exercise that we do a lot. Pre-text exercise. In the sense, before going to answer writing or test, you do some kind of exercise which helps you to recollect the thing, rearrange information, concepts, ideas, so that you can be a little bit better while answer writing. You are not going to write answer for the sake of the answer writing. Rather, you are involving, you are going to make efforts to enhance your performance. So this is. Now, when I say that you have to do mains in the 5 months, it simply means almost you will have to write on regular basis. You have to attempt questions on almost every topic, so that things are very well arranged. You are tested very well much before the main examination. By the month of February, by the month of first week of March itself, you are very well prepared. So as far as answer writing is concerned, go slow. I always say that in the classes also, go slow, no issue for that. But first of all, you focus on the qualitative aspect. Once you achieve the qualitative aspect, then the quantity and the speed will automatically become. This is how we are going to focus in this course about the answer writing gradually. And then we'll move to the test series. Basically, the difference between the test series and the answer writing, and the you can say the purpose between the two. While answer writing is basically, when we say answer writing, it's basically more about the qualitative aspect. Test series is basically, or what you should take from the test series is basically to focus on how to achieve perfection. A situation which is near to the perfection. Then only you can take edge over the others. So answer writing is basically to help you to gradually improve. But the test series is basically help you to achieve a near perfection situation. So this is how we, you can say, segregate these two things. And this is how you should also take maximum out of it. As far as current affairs is concerned, I always say that the best way to take maximum from the current affairs is basically that on day-to-day basis, if you are able to update the static part, that is the best way. That is the best way. If it is Article 19, Article 21, DPSP or whatever it is, if it is in news, don't read it as a current affairs of polity. Don't read it as a current affairs of January, February, March, April, etc. Rather, keep updating your topic and subtopic level. If you are able to do so, then the things becomes quite usable. You can use it in the examination easily. Otherwise, things are there, but it is very scattered. It's not very organized. And until unless it's very organized, embedded closely with the topic, subtopic, you cannot use current affairs effectively. And that's how we are going to do. Wherever it is required, we'll do the updation. And before preliminary examination, we'll go for a comprehensive updation. And after preliminary examination, we'll go for a comprehensive updation for the main examination. So this is how you should do the current affairs. As far as taking maximum from this course, what I will propose that you don't have to do anything but, number one, be consistent, make note of every class, and put your extraordinary effort in answer writing. That's it, nothing else. Nothing else. If you are able to take the key points from the class and use it in the answer writing, then automatically you will realize that within certain weeks that you are improving and you are gaining the confidence that you can do in 5 months. Otherwise also you don't have chance. You don't have choices. If you are not able to do main examination or GS main examination by first week of March, then it would be very, very difficult for you to write main examination next year and to qualify it. Because after preliminary examination, the idea should be to keep everything for revision writing, nothing else. And so this is how we have conceived this program, and this is what the intent is, to do everything with the personalized mentorship. So this is what is all about the mains classes that we are going to do. And my suggestion to all the candidates, those who are going to write next year examination, that you need a very realistic timetable, resource management, and very good assessment plan, which gives you a direction, which gives you assessment, a fair assessment, that where to work more, in which direction you should move. Nothing else is required. Nothing else is required. Stay cool, stay calm. This is a very unprecedented time, and everything now open. So it is going to be in the offline. This class is going to be the offline and online both. But we were waiting for the offline. Now finally we are open, and then everyone is happy that now the time has come to come to the class, take the classes face to face. And this gives more opportunity to interact. So this is all about, you can say, this session. Thank you very much. Thank you.